Hey guys, unfortunately, I regret to inform everyone that if you were a subscriber of the Doug to Naples YouTube backup channel on JoshWhoTV.com, well, it was recently brought to my attention. One of my friends I met through the old school Doug to Naples YouTube channel that there's a lot of videos missing on my Doug to Naples YouTube backup channel on JoshWhoTV.com because I went through and painstakingly backed up most of Doug's old videos from his old YouTube channel. This took me a very long time. There was like over 500 plus on there. Um, I just let my computer upload them at nighttime while I slept and stuff because I wanted to preserve it. I wanted to preserve like the making of the Earthworm Jim comic and the making of the Bigfoot Bill comic. But yeah, sadly, I only found out just recently, yeah, through the friend that I'd met through the Doug to Naples YouTube channel back in the day, that most of those videos are gone and they're just absolutely vanished. And there's only about 11 videos left on that channel. So yeah, all the hard work's down the drain. What really kicks me the most is that there is footage. Well, there was footage of Doug to Naples' dad on there. That you'll never get again. Sadly, Doug's dad passed away earlier this year, so there's no way I can get that footage back. I deleted all of the videos from my computer and stuff to save space because I was just my hard drive was like chocker. Um, so yeah, sadly, there's just no way of getting those back. And the reason why they disappeared, I got in contact with Josh, um, the guy that runs Josh Who, which is, yeah, the YouTube alternative for people that don't know. Um, yeah, those videos have been deleted permanently, not because of any fault of his, and it's just the cloud system that they had. They changed over to another cloud system. It wasn't just the Doug to Naples YouTube channel, YouTube backup channel, I should say, that got a whole bunch of videos removed. It was Josh's channel itself, and it was also my own personal channel on there. Has like a whole bunch of videos missing, and it's kind of like the system just picked them at random, and so there's only a few on there. I think the making of the Bigfoot Bill comic's still on there, and the making of the Earthworm Jim, or at least Doug drawing over like 400 freaking Earthworm Jim heads or something like that is still on there. So there's still a few videos on there, but it just really pisses me off, man. Like I just I don't know, it just really annoys me that it's all gone. Because I was trying to preserve stuff. But like Doug said, when he got his YouTube channel completely nuked, he was just like, well, it is what it is, type thing. And yeah, yeah, you can just move on, I suppose. It's the only thing you can really do. So yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I mean, there's not a lot I can do about it, and it's done. Um, so I'm really, really gutted. And I don't want people to think that there's something wrong with the Josh Who TV website. I don't want people to start ragging on that. There's nothing wrong with it. It had its fault. It sounds like now that the cloud system's a lot more stable, which he says, like, and I quote from him, that it will never happen again because it's just they changed over. And he was quite pissed off too because he lost a lot of his videos, um, a lot of his old school stuff that seeking the truth he was known as on YouTube, and he put a lot of those videos over to JoshWhoTV.com. So yeah, unfortunately, I had to just come on and inform you guys of this terrible news. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry for anyone that's on this Doug to Naples YouTube backup channel that's looking forward to watching any of those old shows. He had so many cool guests on, man. I just want to like take a moment to remember some of the cool stuff that happened on the show. He had so many awesome, creative, talented guests on there. I remember a guy came on there with a guitar and just sung like a whole Doug Show theme song. It was absolutely beautiful. Um, so many creative talents, man, and that's what I loved about it the most. And you'll never get anything like that again by the sound of it. It was amazing. Like, good friend Katherine Garner, who's the colorist of the Earthworm Jim comic. She was featured on there. It was really cool. Uh, sort of hearing her input on stuff, and she's quite shy, so yeah, it was quite cool when Doug would just deliberately be embarrassing or something to her, make her embarrassed. Yeah, there's just so many cool people, man. Nerkish also was featured on there. Um, Nerkish's channel is on YouTube. He's got one. He's really cool to watch. He does like cringe casts where like he watches a whole bunch of cringy content and sort of narrates comical sort of commentary over it. It's really good. There was just so much that went down during the Doug show while it was on his original YouTube channel. Night of the Puppets was another one. That was man, Doug survived cancer. He had skin cancer removed, and understandably, he didn't want to appear on camera. Um, so what he did was he had Night of the Puppets. So his live streams continued as usual, but instead of his face being on camera, he had like a T Rex puppet, and and he'd have guests on as pure usual, and they would have to appear as a puppet also. So it was really wacky and cool. And I'd talk about like political stuff, like even like not in Night of the Puppets, but they'll talk about like political stuff. You know, when he was showing his face on camera and stuff like that, he would invite people that were opposing views on. It's another thing I enjoyed watching was that, and he would sort of they'll talk religion and all sorts of different things. The conversations were always like really interesting to listen to. You can learn a few things from it. Hear different perspectives. So it was really informative, really creative, very inspiring. Um, I wouldn't have kicked myself in the butt as hard and actually uh, done a lot of my creative projects as quickly as I had it not have been for the Doug show. I listened to it a lot while I was animating, um, when I was doing the Ravioli Chronicles shows, things like that. Yeah, so it's been a big part of my creative process as well as, you know, I'm sure a lot of other people's. And the fact that a majority of it is missing now almost makes it even more precious because it was something that you experienced in the moment because it was live streamed and it was something that you could watch back later on, but the whole fun of it and the excitement of it was that he was right there in front of you putting together this comic. It was like freaking magic, man. It was awesome. The dad show was great. It had Doug's dad featured on there, and he would be sharing advice about his life experience and um, putting across his point of view on things, uh, usually with a lot of logic and common sense. And he was never afraid to just cut right to the chase and say it like it is. And that's what I really love to watch as well. I used to always stay tuned for those. It was always good to hear someone older than you's commentary on things that are happening today because they've seen a lot, man. They've seen it all. And society today, I'm really sick of the division between the old versus young. Like that's something that the TV keep trying to push as well. But I digress. I just really loved the Dad Show, and it was really cool. Doug would also have episodes where he'd light up a cigar and just shoot the breeze with a friend, have a drink of whiskey. Those were cool to watch too. one of the videos I'm really gonna miss and was very useful to me was how to tie a tie. I just I don't know how to tie one. I mean there's probably like other videos on YouTube instructing how to do it, but the pacing of Doug's one was like really good. But yeah, a lot of these people I don't even know anymore. Like I don't know who they are, and I won't be able to find out because all those videos are gone, sadly. So yeah, as someone that's lost their dad as well at a young age, I it really hits home for me too that the footage of Doug's dad is no longer there. Um, I also have footage of my own dad on VHS tapes that I need to copy over digitally because they are slowly getting old and they need to be cleaned and then copied over digitally. So yeah, it's another thing too that's it's kind of hit home for me a lot. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to make this about me at all. I'm just wanting to get across like this is how much I cared, and like I don't know whether it sounds like I'm probably caring a bit too much, but it's not like that. It's just that it's just a bummer, and I'm pretty freaking gutted to be honest. So anyway, I better wrap this up. You guys take care, all right? And just for your information, I won't be uploading any more uh, videos to the YouTube backup of the Ducks and April channel. It's basically dead now. Um, but yeah, please do enjoy the 11 videos that are still on there. um, but yeah, I was pretty much done with the channel anyway. Like I backed up everything that I had, uh, and then deleted my videos or the dogs videos to make space. Um, and I was gonna do like a compilation of all the dad show videos for Doug, but for whatever reason I ended up removing them from my computer because I needed to make space. And my computer, like I rendered it off and it just didn't work. So I was gonna surprise Doug with that, and it just didn't freaking work because my computer's a piece of crap. And I rendered it off in After Effects, and it's like insufficient space, and I was like, ugh. So yeah, well that's about it for me, guys, and yeah, take care. Bye.